Okay, so I'm back again with another lap guide. The last one I did got some good feedback, so I've spent some time on time trial for daily race C, as that's been a popular race this week that I've been enjoying myself. You may have seen me feature in Digit Gaming's recent YouTube video, where I got punished with a weird penalty on the last lap and it cost me the win. So check out that video if you like. So this lap, I'm using the Lamborghini, and there's one corner that I take quite differently to what you'll see most other people doing and what you'll see people on the leaderboard doing. So I thought I'd share it with you and just run you through my lap. It's a 123.8. It's good enough to get 11th in the world when I set it. That was Wednesday. I think it's the 30th of October, so middle of the week. Probably won't be there by the end. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the lap and run you through it. So start off with a good drive off the last corner, over to the far left hand side. Now for this corner, you can see where the grass finishes is about your braking input. I'm coming off the accelerator, I'm just about to go onto the brakes. And in this Lamborghini, you need to be careful with the weight transfer. So you need to make sure your gear shifts down are controlled. And for this particular corner, 50% brake input is about the max you want to do, and you want to ease it down to about 106 mile an hour, get on the gas as early as possible and carry the speed round. Like so. Now this next corner, you can see I'm already coming across to the right hand side. You want to set yourself up so you're coming across the curb. Over the brow of the hill, there's a curb on the left hand side. You want to be going over that, and you want to be braking about where that curb starts. It's better to brake earlier, and this is the corner that I take differently. So it's probably a little bit quicker to take third, but if you leave it in fourth, the car is so much more stable. You can carry more speed round the corner, and it's a lot easier to replicate. So I change up to fifth, and then as I brake, I go down into fourth. I leave it in fourth, and you'll see the speed that I managed to carry. I think it's about 83, 84 mile an hour because the car's more settled. Then I get on the gas and carry as much speed through the S's. So let me show you. See the cars. I found the car to be a lot more controlled doing it that way. Now this next corner, where that curb starts is about your braking point, and again you want to be as far over to the right hand side as you can. Full brake input to begin with, and then trail brake to about 50%. You want to be in third gear, and you want to be trying to rotate the car in early so you can get on the gas as early as possible to carry as much speed up the hill. What you'll see on this corner, actually, I'm carrying that much speed that I nearly go off the track limits, and I shift it quickly up to fourth gear to save it. So there we go. I mean, I set a 31.5. Doing it in third gear over that chicane, I actually managed to come through here with a 31.39 at one point. So might not be the fastest, but this was my fastest lap, and I did it with fourth gear because it was easier to replicate. So the next corner, as you can see, about 50 yards short of the 200 yard mark. What you want to do, you want to shift down into fourth, leave it in fourth for as long as possible, and then come off the brake when you hit about 85 to 87 mile an hour, knock it down to third, coast around the corner and get on the gas as early as possible and back over to the left hand side of the track. Now here again is your braking point. It's hard to pick your braking point, but it's about dead center of the middle of the curb. Now here you can see I'm just getting on the brakes, and I actually leave it in second gear here. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to brake full braking force, then down to 50, and then come off the brakes, allow it to coast, and you want the two right hand wheels over the curb, and you want to be on the gas as soon as possible again to get a good speed on the exit. It's the longest straight of the track, so it's paramount that you get a good drive out of this corner. And use all of the track, use all of that curb on the left hand side. Shifting point is right where the rev limiter is here, so nothing really to know. As we come down, I think it's at 103.02. Yeah, I did do a 102 point something at one point. So your next braking point is, as you'll see, I'll pause it at the right place, just before the 100-yard marker, so about 150 yards. It's better to brake earlier, because what you're trying to do, you want to get as much of the car over the left hand side of the apex of the first corner to set up the exit. So sacrifice a bit of speed, entry speed, into this first left-hander so you can get on the gas as soon as possible and set up for the right-hander. So we're going to brake down into second gear, get over the left-hand side as much as we can and set the car up ready for the right-hander, and we'll accelerate into from second gear into third as we're coming out of that corner. You see, very close to track limits, early change into third, use all of the track over to the right hand side to shorten the distance as much as possible and bring it round for a 123.8, which I was quite happy with. I felt like I had a little, especially because I hit in the first sector a 0.3. I did want to try and, I felt like I could have broke the top 10, but putting it together in one lap is another thing. So anyway, yeah, that is lap guide. Feel free to use it. Let me know your thoughts, feedback. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you found this helpful. And that's all from me. So I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.